Leaders and band directors, I know you're in school right now, but this is the opportunity I had to shoot this video. I had a student question come in that I want to address and answer. Very important question. It was a drum major, and he has some concerns, so I want to address those. And before I jump in here, band directors, go over to bandleadershipseminars.com. There's a free resource there for you. I just created a band leadership mini course that you can take your student leaders through, and there's also a video in there for you called How to Teach Your Students Leadership, and I think it'll really serve your band program. So bandleadershipseminars.com, first page. Students, do not sign up for that free resource. Let your band directors do it because they're going to walk you guys through it. There you go. But you'll get the benefit from it, right? So here's a student question. I put it in the notes if you're watching on the replay. By the way, if you're watching on the replay, drop your comments, your questions, your ideas. I answer them all. As you'll see, this came in, and like the page so you'll see when I go live. So here we go. The glasses. I don't like my glasses. I got to get some new glasses. All right. Hi, Duane. I'm currently the junior drum major of a high school marching band. In our program, once you are elected drum major, you keep the position for the rest of high school. That's pretty solid, man. That's pretty cool. I was elected as a junior when there were 2 senior drum majors. Our directors agreed that having 3 drum majors was beneficial for the band, and with 2 seniors graduating, they have decided to pick a junior drum major and now a sophomore drum major, a brand new position. Having never had a sophomore as a drum major, I am worried that this drum major, although not yet chosen, might not receive the proper respect since they would be an underclassman. Just wondering your thoughts on this. P.S. I'll keep his name to myself. Thanks for all your helpful videos, and they've come in handy as drum major and other leadership roles. Thank you so much. And thank you for sending this question. Guys, send your questions to me. Duane at rduanehuff.com. Don't leave the R out. It will go to a drummer in Detroit. Or bandleadershipseminars@gmail.com. It comes right to me. Or drop it here if you want to ask that question. Band directors, weigh in on this if you so choose. And if you're a student leader and you have experience with this, please, please, please. Now, here's the thing. For those of you who don't know me, 9-time student leader in the marching band, 6-time drum major, 1-time underclassmen, freshman drum major in college. So I think I'm uniquely qualified to answer this question. And I think you're going, there's a lot of things to unpack here. I'm gonna do it real quickly here. So the concern is I'm worried that this sophomore is not going to get the respect that he or she deserves as they step into this role as an underclassman. Couple of different things here. Number 1, get that drum major to a drum major camp, obviously, right? Another thing is tell your band director to get that free resource. Bring them through this training. It's free at bandleadershipseminars.com, and tell them, hey, let's bring Duane in to work with us, right? But anyway, so here's what you need to understand. Get them to a drum major camp, a quality drum major camp in your area, or send them. Drum Major Academy is a great one. There might be one at your local college. Smith Walbridge Clinics is a great one. It's been going on for years. Barry Hauser's the director over there. I was there speaking, keynoting last year, and it was a phenomenal program. Get them there. Anyway, get them to a drum major so they have the fact what a drum major is, what they do, servant leadership, and the whole nine. So you got to get them there first. But even before that, starting right now, encourage that drum major to start building relationships, connecting, genuine relationships, even outside of the band, with as many people in that program as they possibly can. Here's why. Because people follow people they know, like, and trust. And they don't even really have to like you as much as trust you and feel like they know you, which also needs to build towards a respect. Now, let's talk about respect for a second. Respect is earned. And the fastest way to earn respect is to give respect and to be a person of integrity, a person of consistency, being the best possible example that you can be to your peers in the area of attitude, of service, of initiative, of practice. You don't have to be the best musician in the band. You have to be the best musician you can possibly be. So connect, build relationships, set the example, be the best example, be respectful, be respectable, and connect and build relationships with as many people as you can. What I mean by that is talk to them, hang out with them, inside a band, outside a band, genuinely let go of the agenda that, I'm going to be a drum major and you need to follow me. So don't do that. Don't do that. So that's important there. So start building relationships right now and get them to a drum major camp. Then this is going to fall on you, the person who posed this question and the other drum major. You guys have to present an unwavering, united front about respecting, including, and honoring, and appreciating, and validating that sophomore drum major. You're going to set the tone for the entire band. What you tolerate, people will do. There's an old saying that says you teach people how to treat you. Well, you're going to have to make sure that you set the tone for expectation of respect and appreciation, and that this drum major is one of us. They're not superior to us. They're equal to us. Even if they're an assistant role, that doesn't matter, right? And so you're going to set the tone for that. And that drum major's attitude, consistency, example, initiative, positivity, dedication, commitment is going to speak louder than any words can. And here's what I would offer for that sophomore drum major as well. This is your year to listen, to observe, to ask, and to avoid getting into authoritarian dictator mode. And that's for all of you. Let me help everybody who's watching this as a student leader. Your position does not give you authority, does not give you dictatorship, does not give you permission to tell your peers what to do in a authoritative, aggressive, pushy sort of way, right? Servant leadership. I've got tons of videos here. Go through the page. You'll see. I did one that's called How to Be an Effective Servant Leader. Scroll down. It's about 2 or 3 down, right? Check that out. Share that with the drum major. Share a story with you. By the way, for those of you who just joined us or join us on the replay, bandleadershipseminars.com, band directors, go there. There's a free resource, free mini course. Bring your leaders through it, your drum majors and everybody. It's designed to build team and build leaders in your band. It's free of charge. Bandleadershipseminars.com. There's a red link. Grab it. Anyway, so here's a story about when I was a freshman drum major at a college. I was the third one in the history of the school, and I don't know if they've had any since me, and probably for good reason. In that particular situation, freshmen shouldn't be drum majors, but I was talented, I was gifted, and I had proven myself. 9-time student leader, 6-time drum major. This was the 4th position I had. So I was a high school drum major 3 years in a row. I was a all-star marching band, which was a statewide thing before I graduated. Drum major in a drum and bugle corps, and then stepped right out of that into this freshman drum major role. Now, here's all the things I did right. All right, here's all the things I did wrong. No. Check it out. So what I did right was that I was a phenomenal, amazing conductor. That's why they hired me to do it. And I was an equal drum major. I was not an assistant drum major. They put me on the podium for the more passionate, exciting, big tunes because of my showmanship. I did that right. I was a great showman. What I did wrong is I did not humble myself when I was not on the podium. I walked around with the biggest ego. Look at me. I'm bad. I'm wonderful. I'm awesome. Well, they revolted. Actually, not they. I mean, this is 150, 200 piece band. I don't remember. It was up in North Louisiana at what's now known as ULM, NLU. Great school, great music. Jack White was my band director. Absolutely legendary. And I honor him for giving me the opportunity because it was the best year of my life. It was the worst year of my life, but that was my fault. So what I did was I went in there. I mean, I kicked over beehives like you would not believe, not necessarily intentionally. I was a good guy. I had a good heart. I was trying to do the right thing, but I let my ego drive me. And honest story, I go in there. I started dating one of their favorite people right out of the gate, the feature twirler, their little sister, somebody they adored and loved. Strike one. I went in there with an attitude and an ego. Strike two. And I didn't humble myself when I wasn't on the podium. What I mean by that is not thinking less of myself, but thinking of myself less and truly being a servant to those people as opposed to being an egomaniac up on the podium. And they made my life miserable. And really, I say they, not the band. It's like that girlfriend pointed out to me at that point. She goes, Duane, there's about 10 people in this band who absolutely hate your guts. There's 10 people who absolutely love you, and the rest of them don't even know you exist. Or could give a rip either way. It's not a big deal, right? Maybe she said 10%, 10%, 80%. I don't remember. But those 10 people, well, actually, it was probably about 5 people who did not like me. And they made me feel like nobody liked me. And I share that with you because the dynamic is that you'll get hung up and caught up, or this sophomore drum major will get hung up or caught up in who doesn't like him or her. And you have to redirect her focus and say, let's focus on the people who are with you. And let's build momentum there. And realize the other 80% of those people can be swayed to your side by building relationships, connecting, being authentic, and everything that we said earlier, right? But she has to go in there, or he has to go in there, I don't know which one it is, with a humble heart, with a great attitude, with a spirit of giving and servant leadership, realizing, and all of you guys need to realize this, leadership is not about you. If you ever want to test your real leadership abilities, take the title away and go serve in an organization where you don't have a title and nobody has to follow you. And if you can do that, you know you're a true leader. But because you have a title, yes, your head's above the crowd, and yes, some people are going to throw tomatoes. That's human nature, okay? But if you'll do those things, if you'll connect, build relationships, humble yourself, set an example, have a positive attitude, be consistent in the way that you show up in the band room and the sophomore drum major, it will be a phenomenal year. But you guys, as a drum major team, supported by the leadership team, and you guys need to all come together and have leadership training and development. Send your band director over to bandleadershipseminars.com. Get the free resource. There's 8 videos in there for you students and 1 for them that will help and serve. And if I can be of service or assistant, there's a live program there. I'd love to come out and work with you guys. Anybody who's watching this, check it out. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so I hope that served to the person who asked this question. I didn't want to halfway this. This is too important. And if anybody has any wisdom, band directors, students who've been through this, how did you survive that? How did you succeed? Band directors, what would you say in addition? Please drop it in the comments. Please ask a question. This is far more important than my answer. This is about the students. And I honor that student for asking the question. You're going to have a great year, my friend. And I'm glad that you reached out to me and asked the question, because I think it's a message that a lot of people needed to hear. So if you liked it, give it a heart, because it helps spread the message. Share this with somebody, or another drum major, or a leader that needs to hear this. Make sure you like the page so you see when I go live, and run over to bandleadershipseminars.com. Pick up that free resource. Band directors, please, students, don't sign up for that. That's for your band directors to guide and lead you through. Not that I don't want you to have the information, but let it be an experience that your band directors take you and your leadership team. Because here's why. When everybody's on the same page. So you go away to drum major camp, or you go away to leadership camp, and you're all fired up. Thanks for the heart. You're all fired up, jazzed up, excited, ready to go. You come back pumped up, and what happens? You get out there and you start doing what you've been taught to do. You're on fire, and then somebody comes and sucks the life out of you because they didn't get what you got. They don't understand what you understand. They don't know what you know. So they're not on the same page. But if you guys will go through my free mini course, 8 videos, I'll take you from how do we connect? How do we build relationships? How do we build team? How do we become stronger? How do we lead with a servant's heart? I'll take you all the way through it, free of charge, right? And if you do it together, is what I'm saying. If you do it as a leadership team, and then there's going to be parts of that that's applicable to the entire band, do that with them, put them on the same page as you, and all of a sudden you're pulling in the same direction as opposed to pulling in opposite directions. And that can only go well if you pull in the same direction. Get everybody on the same page. Have the same heart, the same mindset, the same spirit, and use those videos to do it. bandleadershipseminars.com. Hey, I hope this has served you. And if you're watching this on replay, give me a heart, give me a wow, just share this. I do this for you guys. I can't reach everybody. There's some great resources on my website, starting at $27, going all the way up, some for you students. But even if I never talk to you, work with you, or you use some of those resources, these free videos I create for you and the band director. So spread the word. I've served over 5,000 bands in the last 7 years. From my understanding, there's more than 24,000. I've got a lot of work to do, and I would be honored if you would spread the message, help me. Run over to the YouTube channel, students, youtube.com/band leadership. Subscribe to the page. You'll see when I go live. You'll see when I post new videos like this in case you miss them. Instagram @bandleadership. Follow me. I'll let you know when videos come out. So thank you guys who joined me live. Thanks for the hearts. And thank you for allowing me to serve you with those questions. I answer them all. Send them, drop them. Let's talk. Stay tuned. I'll do this again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.